Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with another trade breakdown on Euro USD. That's a trade we took last week. Alright, so I'm on the 4 hour time frame, right? And on the 4 hour time frame, you can clearly see that the order flow of the market is bearish. Alright, so the order flow of the market is bearish. So we have a bearish order flow right here. Let's just change this to black. Alright, so the order flow is bearish. Why it's bearish? Because we can clearly see that the market is creating external highs, right? And also breaking structure to the downside. So we're creating swing highs, swing lows, and we are also breaking structures to the downside. Alright, so going into this trade, my view was just to look sells because the order flow of the market was pretty much bearish. All right, so I'm just highlighting these points. All right, good. So right here we have a swing high, swing high, swing high, swing lows, swing lows, swing lows, swing lows, and right here we have the market putting in another swing lows. So right here, that's when I saw that right here was a swing high actually, right? So this would have been a higher time frame supply, which would have been a 4 hour supply zone, right? So the market pulled back up into the 4 hour supply zone and start to push to the downside, right? That's when I moved to my 30 minutes time frame to look for selling opportunities, right? So here I'm on my 30 minutes time frame when I realized that the market actually gave us a nice order block, and I'm just going to identify that order block now. So under the 30-minute time frame, the market is still bearish, right? Both internally and externally. So when going into a trade, you need to ensure that the market is bearish on the higher time frame and also bearish on the internal swing. All right, good. So right here we actually see that we have a structure break to the downside. So we were pretty much breaking structures from all the way up here, where the market create this little comeback and then break internal structures to the downside. So internal structures was cleared. Right here as well, we have that nice structure break to the downside, and we have that small bullish followed by that strong impulsive move to the downside, which pretty much clears structure. We pretty much take out this low right here, this move take out this area. So this would have been my order block. Good. So my idea was I was gonna wait on price to come back into these areas and then melt to the downside. Good. So that was my whole trading plan. So I'm on the 30 minute time frame now. I'm just gonna move down to the 5 minute time frame. Alright, so I'm on the 5 minute time frame, and as I said before, I'm interested in price getting in back into these areas up here for a selling opportunity. So boom, price tip inside my area, and that's when I move to the smaller time frame, which is my entry time frame, the 1 minute time frame. Good. So once price tip inside my 30 minute order block, I am monitoring price on my 1 minute time frame to get that sweet entry. Good. So the low that responsible for these highs would have been here, but the low that is responsible for this high right here would have been right here. So if the market breaks below here, that would have triggered my change of character or my realignment, because the 30 minute order flow would have been bearish, and the 1 minute is bullish, so I need both external and internal order flow to be bearish, both on the 1 minute. I need a realignment on the 1 minute to start go bearish, so that's so I can take my trade pretty much. So boom, right? So now the 1 minute time frame is now realigned with the order flow, which is bearish. Why? Because the low that put in the high just got taken out, and I consider that zone as my change of character. Good. So the supply take out the demand, and all I have to do now is just mark that demand zone, that supply zone, sorry, that 1 minute supply zone, sorry, that is responsible for taking out these lows right here, and look for my trading opportunities up at this end, and my stop just a few pips above my supply zone, right? And my target would have been a weak low, which would have been somewhere here. TA1, good. And potentially I could look for more movement down into this area right here, but my first target would be here, right? So let's get a recap from the 30-minute time frame. So on the 30-minute time, not the 30-minute, let's go to 15. All right, so on the 15-minute time frame, we pretty much see that the market was bearish, right? Breaking structure coming down, right here we see that the market breaks structure to the downside and then correcting itself back into an area of value, an area of POI area, which is an order block. I then move down to my 1 minute time frame for a realignment of price within my order block zone, right? Looking on the 1 minute time frame, I realized that the market was creating higher highs and higher lows going up, but that's I didn't want to take my trade exactly once price touch my my order block. Why? Because the market was still bullish on the 1 minute. So take some time and wait on price to realign, which it create a low, put in a high, and then take that low out. That would have been my realignment, and now the 1 minute time frame is bearish. Good. So it's not in a bullish trend anymore, so it's pretty much realigned, and that would have triggered my change of character. So right here we have that change of character, and we marked out the supply that take out the lows, and we take our entry from that supply and our stop just above that area, right? So let's see how price reacts. So right here we got triggered into the trade, and our target would have been there, and all we have to do is just wait on price, trust the process, and just wait on price to do its thing. Let's move to the 5 minute just to speed things up. Boom. So right here our first target would have been smash, and that's a nice beautiful one, and we're only risking 4 pips, right? And as I said before, most times I will leave a runner down into these areas to target the next week low. All right, so that was pretty much a smooth trade, smooth trade, and all I did was just taking that entry from an order block. All right, points to note: most times the market don't come back to the extreme order block. Like for instance up here, this is the extreme zone. Most time the market don't come back to the extreme supply or the extreme demand. So most times you will miss out on opportunities like this. Once the market reach inside my zone and give me that my entry model, I'll take my trade, right? So most smart money traders are will miss out on trade like this because they're pretty much waiting on price to come back inside the extreme point. which it doesn't normally do. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and as I said before, if this video helped you in any shape or ways, any way possible, just leave a like and a comment or a thumbs up and subscribe. Alright, thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful trading week. I'm out.